I think one of the toughest things is the constant reminders that either we give ourselves or that we're given that make us feel things from our past or make us feel things currently that necessarily aren't easy to deal with. And one of the things with addressing your own mental health is being aware of those things, and those parts aren't necessarily your favorite to have to deal with. Although I expend a lot of energy, either in public or on social media, I'm an introvert. It absolutely sucks the life out of me to engage and talk to people. But I love meeting people. I love hearing what's on people's hearts. And I just love human connection. And even though I am an introvert and I really enjoy that alone time, I know what it's like to have people taken away from you, to lose people, or for relationships to end. So one of the shirts that I came up with was, what's taken for granted will eventually be taken away. Because I think a lot of times we take for granted the things that we have in our lives every single day, the people that we have in our lives every single day, and understanding and knowing that it can be and eventually will be taken away from us is really important for us to seize the opportunities that we have to connect with each other, to experience different things in our lives, to get out of our own, that default setting where we feel like we're the center of the universe. Obviously, we ourselves are not the center of the universe, and we've experienced loss, and so I think it's important that we make sure that we're taking advantage of the relationships that we can have every day. And that's what kind of brought me to the second shirt. In the end, it's just you and me, but you have the you and kind of blacked out. No matter what type of relationship you're in, you have to take care of yourself. So that shirt means multiple things. I mean, I know a lot of them look like they're depressing or they're just sad, but they all have alternate meanings. And if you just look at it from the surface, yeah, you could look at it and say it's sad by saying, well, it's just you. Man, that's lonely, that's depressing. But you have to understand that you are the only person that controls how you treat another human being, no one else. And so when it comes to your actions and how you treat other people, it's just you. So when you have a relationship that fails or something that doesn't go your way, it's all up to you on how you respond to that situation. And of course, I've experienced heartbreak too. And so it can connect with that feeling of whenever you lose someone or you end a relationship, yeah, it can symbolize that feeling of being alone. But being alone sometimes isn't a bad thing. That's really when you find yourself the most. You can't find yourself through someone else. So knowing it's just you at the core isn't necessarily a bad thing. And that's what this shirt for is, as a reminder of making sure that you're taking care of yourself before you can try to take care of someone else. And then the last one, the one that I have on, this is the one I struggle with the most when we're talking about our own value and our own worth. I am my own worst critic. You can say the most evil, disgusting thing to me. I've probably said worse to myself because I criticize my own self, and I'm sure a lot of people do that to themselves too. And so it's easy to take things to heart when we screw up or when we feel like we failed. A lot of y'all might be feeling me on that sneakers app right now. But I wanted something that was a reminder, something that will remind other people, even myself, of what your value and your worth is. And that's why I put the look up upside down, because we typically, when we look down upon ourselves, we physically look down. And so when you look down and you see the look up, it's a reminder to pick your head up and then to remind yourself that you have value and you have worth. On the back of the shirt, it says, "No one is you, that is your power." I don't know anything more powerful than that, than to know that no one is you. You are the only you in this world. And I promise you that this world is much better with you in it.